My name is Michele Graglia. I was an international fashion model, and now I run in the driest place on earth. I am Superhuman. Welcome to Mars, my playground, or the closest thing to Mars on Earth. The Atacama Desert in Chile, where it never rains. I run when it is scorching hot, then suddenly cold. I run with dangerous scorpions near unmarked landmines from a previous war. I've won the hottest races on Earth, and I've won the coldest. But I want to try a new adventure, a personal challenge. My dream is to run across the entire Atacama Desert alone. 600 miles in less than 9 days. If I make it, it will be a new world record. If I make it. This could be the craziest idea ever. You know what else is crazy? I wasn't always a runner. My life started out very differently. I was a high-end fashion model, working the runways of Milan, Paris, Miami, and New York, wearing expensive clothes, attending glamorous events, posing for cameras. I had it all. Until I didn't want it anymore. While my body was worshipped, my soul was dying. After a few years of searching, I realized I felt more alive running marathon in the empty desert than running on empty in a crowded metropolis. So I risked everything. I quit my job and committed to grueling training. I built my running body from the ground up. It is a daily training regimen. I run over 150 miles every week, building my endurance and my wits. I want to see how far I can push myself past my human limits, to go farther than anyone thought possible. I finally feel ready to cross the Atacama Desert, 600 miles non-stop across a Mars-like surface. I mapped my plan for months, but when I arrived, my guides tell me I have to change my route. The locals have recently discovered old landmines. I must avoid certain valleys. This new route has more hills, but better to be safe than dead. I need to cover almost 70 miles a day to make 600 miles in record time. I begin early in the morning. Immediately, I face incredibly dry, hot winds. The sweltering heat flips to freezing cold in a matter of hours. This desert is powerful. I try to focus my thoughts. My team supports me. I only stop for the bare minimum, food and water. Keeping up my pace is everything. The flats are easy, but I must also cross 13,000 feet mountains to get to the ocean. If I fall behind for even an hour, it will be tough to make it up. Soon the dry air is thin, my oxygen is reduced, and I'm at the edge. This is the hardest part. Closer and closer. My joints are aching, but I must push myself past my limits. I have to finish. On day 8, I see my final destination in the distance, Copiapó, Chile. The final push, and I'm there. 600 miles in 8.5 days. That's a new world record. And I think I'm capable of even more. Next, I will run across the Gobi. It all started with a vision, and it is now my reality. I am Michele Graglia. I run across the most ruthless deserts in the world, and I am superhuman.